Oh my god, Dishonored, don't even start me. I've never played Dishonored. I will play Dishonored one day.
No, you won't, you lie. Pansy.
There we go. Okay, apparently I had started a character. We'll make a new one. And we will go with a bard. We need a name for the bard. No, I don't have Chernobog set up anymore because I deleted it when I rage quit because I'd done more or less everything that wasn't the fucking dong monster over and over. Done. Options. Alright, so this is outright classic mode. How I haven't shattered it. Running in town is a Hellfire feature.
Please, listen to me.
How's the audio?
Lazarus. He led us down here to find the lost prince. The bastard led us into a trap. Now everyone is dead, killed by a demon he called the Butcher. Avenge us! Find this Butcher and slay him, so that our souls may finally rest.
Touch loud for the game, or touch loud for me? Probably me. Let's see, we'll just go into OBS. I'll just turn the game down. So it was on 7.9, it's now on 9.0. We'll see how that is. How's that balance, guys?
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
What did we pick up there? A blacksmith oil. Right, so for the uninitiated, this was an expansion pack released unofficially by Sierra that, when Blizzard gave GOG the rights to Diablo, the rights to sell Diablo, Sierra must have signed something that actually let them market it. They're actually giving it away. They give Hellfire away now with Diablo 1. But it was basically an unofficial expansion pack. It added in... officially, it added in a monk class. Unofficially, it also has a barbarian and a rogue. Barbarian and a bard, sorry. It added in 2 new areas, each with 4 levels. It had the Festering Nest and the Crypts. And the overall boss for the expansion is some guy with a beef against Diablo, basically. Differences of the classes. A monk is not a spellcaster. Monk is mainly a staff-based character. And staves in this game will actually hit an arc, not just the monster right in front of you. So his main thing is the staff, and he performs better the lower his AC. The barbarian is basically a fighter with 0 magic whatsoever. You can give them magic, so I suppose that immediately counteracts the whatsoever bit, making me a complete fucking liar, but generally you can give the barbarian magic, so +1, +20, etc., and then boost his magic that way and give him spells that way, but he otherwise has no natural magic ability. Now, it's an interesting way to play it, you know, if you really fucking hate yourself. As the one redeeming thing for a fighter or for a warrior was that you could give it, you could give him Stone Curse and, you know, pin shit down so you could smack it. Because otherwise you just spend your entire late game chasing Succubi with the Benny Hill theme playing in the background. Oh, we established your self-hatred when you played the GBA version of Eye of the Beholder, Dar. You took one for the team there, and we are thankful. This is the only game in the series that you can actually save and load. So if you fuck something up, you can just reload it. The rest all had that pseudo-realism mode. The Bard... oh, the abilities for each class are different too. So for example, the Bard has... can identify shit for free, which is my favourite ability. The rest all have a catch. The Barbarian has a rage ability. I can't remember what the trade-off for the rage one is. The Fighter could repair items, but it would come at the cost of overall durability. So you could repair, that's got 7 out of 8 durability now. He could fix it, but then the total durability would drop to 7. The Sorcerer could recharge staves. Staves had a limited number of charges of a spell. He could recharge them, but then it would drop the total number of charges. The Barbarian has a Bloodlust ability. I think that costs you a temporary amount of health. The Rogue could detect traps and had a chance, a undisclosed % chance to successfully disarm a trap. Why not? Fun rags of sturdiness are better than the no rags of nothingness that we're currently wearing. Saving. What else? The Rogue can also dual wield. She can dual wield and she can use swords and bows with equal effectiveness. She's not quite as good with a sword as a fighter, she's not quite as good with a bow as a rogue. But she is still better than all of the other classes with either. Well, except Barbarian, I suppose. If you really want to get technical. I think the Barbarian also gets a bonus to... an actual bonus to resistances every level. Kind of mirroring the skill you get as the Barbarian in Diablo 2. What else? That's all I can think of. Come here, I need to hit you with my sword. Still can't believe I fucking broke Banished. Of all the things to break, I knew that we were working on the end of that village. I didn't expect the end to be quite so abrupt. I literally just... Hey, I just realized... I'll come back to that. I literally just unclicked my full screen option in the options for Banished, and it hung. Buckler, which we can sell for a couple of shekels. No, I just realized that when Selt Samuel's chat thing comes up on my screen, it just shortens it to Seltsam, which yeah, it's accurate. You fit right in, mate. You fit right in here. Yep. Exactly. It's like a little in-joke that some of us can... Exactly. But, you know, to be fair, it's like a prerequisite to be in our little group. Now, how's our... Let's do some stuff over here to explore. Just fucking hit him. Ouch. No worries, Dar. Great to catch up again. Have a good one. I shall see you around Discord. Cloak. Probably can't be any worse than what we're wearing. And yes, so no ambition. Just the right balance for a group like this. But we should try swapping out for a shield and see if our to-hit ratio gets better.
I can't carry anymore. I have no room.
We'll make room. No, we want to put it on our belt. There we go. I get so used to playing with the map on, but it blocks out so much that I suppose it probably looks a lot better for everyone with it off. Feedback accepted. Was there anything... Normally when you get a room like that, there's magic items in there, but not this time. We'll go back to town because we don't have a scroll of town portal yet. I might just turn music down a little bit. I probably just threw the balance completely the other way with that, but it's quite loud coming through my own headphones too.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Nothing to identify.
Well, what can I do for you?
No, my pleasure. Now, what's it going to cost us to repair things? Yeah, we might as well just sell that. It's going to pay for the repairs. Further bulbs. And 500 gold. Well, we can take these mana potions and go sell them now. So this is one of the things that that gets added. And oh, I need to see if we've got... Who's out? Do we have Lester or... Who do we have? Who do we have? Ah, Lester.
I need something done, but I...
Okay, we need to just save our game. I'll be right back. We have to do something. This is non-negotiable. This needs to happen. Documents. GOG. No. Let's see. Bear with me, dear friends, bear with me. Manage, show folder, command. Save. Okay, so then, we got Diablo back? Yes. Oh, what? That makes me sad. We have to go down the stairs and come back again for it. Anyway, the other thing that it adds is here. This is Way to the Crypt. When you get to level 15, you can speak to the farmer or that which I had hoped to trigger, and it gives you a bomb to open the way to the nest. I never played Bloodlines, actually. I remember watching my sister play it as I was growing up, and I just couldn't help but think, did no one quality control the mouths? I'm really sad that I couldn't trigger that, but I wonder if it's just caused by me needing to go up and down stairs. A shortcut? Well, it's the only way to get into the, it's the only way to get to the content. To get to the expansion content is level 15 it unlocks. I just really want to do this because I miss this character. Alright, one more chance, and if it doesn't work, then I will call it. I will concede defeat there. Save. Okay. GOG. Hellfire. And there we go. No, it's not working. God damn it. Okay, we'll work on that for the next stream. You can change Lester into something else, and I miss that character a lot.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Just sell all those manas. You can swap Lester the Farmer for a complete raving lunatic. And they do actually change the quest a little bit too. When you find the complete raving lunatic, he tasks you with finding a different outfit for him. And doing so results in you unlocking, unless you have a Godly Plate of the Whale, what is otherwise the best armor in the game. Lester gives you the Auric Amulet, which is really handy because it doubles the amount of gold you can carry per stack. In this game, gold is limited to 5,000 gold pieces per stack, and the way that you start a new world, so when you load in, it's the same world, the same 16 level labyrinth. The way to start a new world, you go New Game, Character, New Game, Normal, and it gives you a complete new, it generates you a new world, new 16 levels. See, this time around we've got yellow water in the well, which means we have a particular quest on level 2. Do we have the butcher this time around? See, our butcher quest is gone. We do not have the butcher now. And you can do that each time. If you hit a wall, then you do that to start over and grind out more experience. I suppose we have him now. Nope. Now, the Auric Amulet, because it doubles the amount of gold you can carry per stack, you can then carry all of these with 10,000 gold per stack instead of 5,000 gold per stack. Because you're limited in what you can take with you to whatever fits in your inventory. There is no stash in this game.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
See, fresh level. Well, in this game, the economy wasn't completely fucked. Later games were just outright fucking Blizzard number porn. I grew up with this one. I grew up with this, comparing Diablo 2 to this. Then Diablo 3 came along, and I realized Diablo 2 actually got all the best things right. Diablo 2 is where it's at. Diablo 3's biggest issue is that Diablo 2 exists. I reckon that if someone could find a way to run seasonal content like they have for Diablo 3, then Diablo 2 would or for Diablo 2 like they do for Diablo 3, then Diablo 3 would die a very quick, sudden death. I feel like that white girl in the meme. There's that too. Diablo 3 is more Diablo meets World of Warcraft. It's like a Diablo mod for WoW. Speedrun? My old age is showing now. I think I've forgotten something important. 6, 5, 3. Oh, that's better than that. We can... Oh, actually, it'll be worth something to keep that. Ah, yep. I always enjoy speedruns generally. I was wondering which one you meant, but yes, no, I did especially. It was a good speedrun this year. What was it? I think it was this year or last year. Oh, sorry. It was either it was one of the GDQs this year. The Doom run had some good moments as well, particularly on the Doom 2 run, map 26 with the Arch file. I love it when the games troll. I think so too, and I think that's something that always set Diablo and Warcraft apart, was the atmosphere. Warcraft kinda took the piss out of itself a bit. Yeah, I'd agree. But then you've also got that middle ground early on with Diablo. There was I think it was pre-110, version 1.10 Diablo 2 was balanced very differently. Pre-1.10, for example, you couldn't buy mana potions. Mana had to regenerate naturally, or you had to find the potions, and it really did change how you balanced your
I don't have a spell ready.
how you balanced your sorceress skills, for example. So the sorceress was a slave to mana, and she did have one skill that increased her mana regen, but then you were putting points in, your finite skill points into that, and not something else. And this was decades before you could respec. Respec is something that only came in with version 1.14, I think. So Diablo 2, whether you had Lord of Destruction or not, but up to and including 1.09 was a very different game. There are other touches too. I remember there were a lot of quality of life improvements, but the mana, the availability of mana was the big one that I remember because I played a sorceress. Because, well,
I can't carry anymore.
Ah, Tomb Raider. I've never played a Tomb Raider game. I have watched many a speedrun. It's one of those games that you want to see how it plays out, but I don't play them for myself.
They're fun. Do you need a drink?
Hey, oh, I'd love one, thank you.
Iced coffee?
Okay, thank you. What was I saying? One of those games that I like to see how it ends, but I can't be bothered playing for myself because third person, and Tomb Raider and Alone in the Dark. I enjoyed watching, there was an Alone in the Dark speedrun on a GDQ in recent years. I really enjoyed just seeing how that game ends. No, that T is earmarked for the internet. move my coaster over so that it has somewhere to live. Oh yeah, I saw that. Alone in the Dark, I remember Alone in the Dark 1, I got as far as shifting the closet in front of the window in the starting room so that that fucking canine monstrosity couldn't get me, and then noping out of it because I was like 7 or 8 when that came out. And then my next one I remember was Alone in the Dark 3. I remember there was a cover disc demo, PC Gamer. And I got as far as another scene very early on, where you're outside and just suddenly there are zombies around the corner, and I noped out of that. I was way too young and easily scared for that shit. I stuck with Doom. But at that point, my computer was a 486, I think a CX100. Oh, thank you. Just open my beverage and drink some beverage. Which evidently was a guava rockstar, not a nice coffee. Now these work like little fireballs, so I'll put that in the belt. Yeah, I don't feel like I've lost anything. I don't feel like my life is any worse for not having experienced it. I don't feel like seeing it, or I don't feel like playing it is going to check something off of my bucket list. Are you suggesting that your friend is why it was so terrible, Asbestos? He doesn't talk about it much. It's the trauma. So we need to go down here for the stairs down, but we need to go around here to explore what we haven't explored yet. I suppose it pairs up nicely with the need to visit town as well. Take it.
Now where would I put this?
I think that's what Asbestos is trying to quietly tell us, yes. I went to pick that up. So how does our... So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we need for this? 30 strength. We can use that. We can just put that there. It doesn't affect our to hit score. Our other cloak must have broken. We've got plenty of inventory space. C. Inventory space now, but again, a lack of a town portal scroll kind of incentivizes a quick stop here. Hey, I like redheads.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Well, what can I do for you?
Thanks, Asbestos. Have a good one, mate. Oil of Sharpness increases the damage our weapon does. I'm leaving it, because reasons. I don't need to make sense here. What weapons do we have available? Quilted armor. Actually intriguing. We'll grab that.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Yeah, you lucky bastards only just starting your Sundays. I don't know. It's 9 PM on mine. Fortunately, I've got
I
nothing to
sense
do
a
for
soul
tomorrow,
in
so
search of
hooray!
answers.
Lack of responsibility. Why am I up here? Oh, to sell those.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Yes, the original loot box. Come on, Grizzle, let's check out what surprise mechanics you've got for us.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
So he sells magic items. Grizzle's inventory doesn't change except when you level up, or start a new world, of course. So when we level up, I think it's the top 1 or 2 items in the list will disappear, and he'll get 2 new ones at the bottom of his list. Down here. And as you can see, the game, I think the maximum bonus you can get to all attributes is 30. Which is a big change on, you know, Diablo 3's gems that give you, 280 or something to each stat. But there's nothing here that really jumps out at me as I need this. And with the money that we have available to us, I'm just going to leave that. We will, however, pick up a...
I'm glad I caught up to you in time. Our wells have become brackish and stagnant, and some of the townspeople have become ill drinking from them. Our reserves of fresh water are quickly running dry. I believe that there is a passage that leads to the springs that serve our town. Please find what has caused this calamity, or we all will surely perish.
Pretty much. Diablo 3, the game's just kind of simplified it to the point where all you're doing with Diablo 3 is pushing the button to make your number go up. And I didn't mind that. I had a mobile game that I played at the start of the year, and I actually enjoyed the hell out of that game. But I did everything I felt I could do in it, and I moved on. But that was one of those games where ultimately all you're doing is pushing your total number up. And you can do all these different things, but all that you're achieving is your number going up. No, we want to grab a scroll temple. And Diablo 3 is just that. All you're doing at the end of the day is finding new ways to up your DPS. A lot of the depth to the game, like in this game you've got 5 pages of spells that do different things. They're ultimately just different flavored projectiles. But 5
I
pages
sense
of
a
spells.
soul in search of answers.
And you can have, I think, 8 of them quick selected at any given time. And they affect how you play the game. Diablo 2, I believe... Well, Diablo 2 you had your skill trees, and you could, again, you had everything available. But Diablo 3, you unlock everything, you don't need to work towards anything other than just grinding up your number. And then once you hit level 70 in Diablo 3, well that's it. It's just, grinding out fucking a build. Or if you're like me, grinding out rainbow goblins to eventually get your fucking cosmic wings. Pop you there. Oh god. I highly recommend Sammy Online did a video on how the Elder Scrolls series is being dumbed down. I highly recommend it. It's a 40-odd minute video, but I highly recommend it. And it sums up everything that I think is wrong with the stripping down of modern games. We've got the technology to have some absolutely beautiful games, some incredible, deep experiences in games, and we're stripping away the soul of them to make them sell more of these beautiful artworks to people who don't fucking appreciate the game for what they are. Oh no, the Diablo 3 you've got treasure goblins that pop up every now and again, and there's one variety of them, which are rainbow ones. They've got a 2.5% chance of spawning, and then they create a portal to a world full of teddy bears and unicorns. And that world, which is different to the secret level in the game, that world of teddy bears and unicorns has a 1% chance to spawn a magic unicorn, which will drop a pair of wings that basically look like you're some kind of nebula butterfly. No. I'll check it out. And semi-online marble. Now I do feel like the girl in the meme. Jesus. Hang on, we've got Holy Bolt. Warm-up mode. What's that, a weird shrine? Oh god. Well, Marble, that's basically why I'm still soft resetting for a shiny Mewtwo in Pokemon Heart Gold 6 years down the line.
Not enough mana.
Oh, we sold all of our mana potions, didn't we? I'll link the video in Discord. Okay, well, with that, I will just quickly... Yeah.
Did you kill it?
No, no. Something else killed me, though. Let's see. There we go. And Discord, general chat. There we go. No, I didn't quite want to... I needed to bring up OBS. There we go. Okay, now let's try this again.
Not enough mana.
There we go, I discovered what those red things on my belt are. Save. Seclude. I wish I remember what any of these shrines did. I'm pretty sure it's the spiritual shrine that gives us a heap of money. Fills all the empty inventory slots in the map with money, but otherwise, unlike Diablo 2 and 3 where shrines give you a positive buff, many of these are cursed and will actually dock stats, or they will permanently move stats from points from one stat to another. Do all the shrines, are we putting ourselves through that? Oh. Alright. The Sword of Justice is swift and sharp. I'm hoping that they gave us like +1 damage. Expecting that they gave us like -10 chance to hit. Another room of these assholes. Quilted armor. I'm pretty sure I just bought that. Yup. No, alas, Red is nowhere near my belt. She is amusing herself. I think she's playing Diablo still. The way is made clear when viewed from above. Ah, so that one's revealed the entire minimap. That's cool. I'll just leave that one there like that for y'all. Just kidding. Actually, was there anything else down there? No. Alright. Looting! So far. There are others too which give you a random shrine effect. Ooh, a level up. What should we build up on? Fighting or spelling? Fair point. Especially with all the Germans in my chat. Come here, assholes. And again, right-clicking so that things die. Right now, you two. Oh wait, I can die. Thank you. Until January this year, I did have family over in Italy, but well, they snuffed it. Listen, I thought, Marble, I thought you were also German? Oh, my apologies. Male, he's Polish. We should pick what country Gene would be from if he were from Europe. I don't think he deserves to be American. I think he deserves us to hypothetically liberate him. How are we for experience? We might actually level up without needing to heal. Not trusting it. But does his drinking measure up to it? I don't even think he drinks that much. I think that's what Salt was perhaps more diplomatically trying to articulate there. Though I see personality similarities between Ghost and Crazy Russian Hacker. No, he generally does a fair bit to look after himself. I've always respected that. Oh, fuck, you're unique. As you can see, the Holy Bolt's pushing straight through some things. We need mana. Yeah, pretty much. We hear one and we assume the other. Oh, we got a magic item. Quick attack. Yeah, we'll swap them over, we'll see how we go. Oh, and that's actually an upgrade. Pop these down here. Because the world is permanent until you manually regenerate it, things won't just disappear when I leave them there.
What can I do for you?
What have we got? Actually, I don't want that one. I want surprise mechanics. What have we got? Nothing really that great. Just up them equally for the moment.
What ails you, my friend?
Go buy some mana. That would imply that Ghost is capable of lurking.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
He's too upfront for that. No. Oops. So apparently you can only hotkey 4 things in this. Magic item. So unique monsters have a well, every monster has a chance to drop magical unique items, but unique monsters have a 100% chance to drop at least a magic item. Resist fire isn't bad. Pretty useless at this end of the game. Not much throws fire at us until we get to, I think at the earliest, about level 12. And there was a mana potion there all along. Probably. Too much effort for me. Boy, no healing. I think that these little scurrying ones actually heal themselves by eating corpses.
Not enough mana.
Of course not. How's that character? Oh, we're not close to leveling, so we'll just drink a potion. Oh, a blood fountain. That's bottomless healing, but one point at a time. See, I've never painted figurines. I've never played a tabletop game. No, they're board games, but I've never played a tabletop game where you'd have minis, so I wouldn't know. One of my friends I went to law school with paints a heap. Occasionally posts on Facebook what he's been doing. But honestly, nope, no personal. I've never even been. It's one of those things, power to you if that's what you enjoy, it's just never really interested me. I have too many kids that would just try and inhale the fucking things.
Not enough mana.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that you played with them. And yes, it will still say Doom because I didn't change the thing. Can I do that from here on Twitch? Let's have a look. I'm not going to be going that much longer for it to matter. I was thinking I might go for another half an hour or so. So people can just think this is just a really obscure mod for Doom. Which of course was a really obscure mod for Stardew Valley. Fuck off with that hitting me shit. There's a mana version of those too, called a Purifying Spring. It looks like a little blue wading pool, and it's really fucking handy. Dark Passage, so we go through this, and this killing everything here. The original Kill All of the Monsters quest. Oddly enough, it comes from level 2 as well. Take that, Diablo 3. Killing everything here will get us the Ring of Truth, which is a handy item. Most unique jewellery in this game is cursed. So you've got one, for example, that gives you 75 to resist all, but then drains your life constantly. You've got one that has plus all of your plus 50 to mana, but minus 50 to health. The jewellery is not worth it in this. No worries, mate. And this is where we swap back to our sword. I'd very much prefer to have fireballs by this point, but oh well. Yeah, you better run. We leveled at some point too. Oh dear. That's almost as bad as my Hulk pun earlier. Wow, our hit ratio sucks. Nice. Let's try that now. Yay! Scroll of Stone Curse, I really fucking needed that. fucking roided up. Well, how would you put it? Yeah, we'll save. Oh my god, that's right. So you can't close a screen with the escape key, it has to be with the key that opens it. So I or C or B. Did I miss something? I missed XCOM entirely. This is another one I've never played. I must seem like the most sheltered individual. There is plenty of loot or debris on the ground from the corpses, but I can't actually pick any of it up. Like the mace there that he dropped, I can't actually pick. Nope. The closest to any of those games that I played was Syndicate Wars, and I loved that game. That was one that I got when I was 11 or 12, I think. And I think that was, I still had the 486 at that point. I don't think I'd upgraded yet. So, running that out of DOS. That was such a good game. 99% hit chance misses. Yeah, but I've played early 2nd edition D&D, so... You know, I the Beholder for the first couple of levels is pretty much that. Now the problem with this map is I don't know where we haven't been. So yes, it's handy having the whole map, but it's actually not handy because I don't know where we need to go still. Yeah, what she said. The coughing is Red, the sniffing is me. We're a perfect pair. Don't know why I bothered with that. Yeah, unique, said no one ever. Take out his friends first. Nice. +1 to all attributes is actually not that fantastic at this end of the game, but what's the raw damage? That's what I care about. 3 to 8, 1 to 8, so higher base damage for the win. If it's not you with bodily sounds and cussing, it's me, hun. We're good. Pretty much. Hence us now stubbornly standing by the Walmart jokes. A mace. Right, I reckon that's everything. Apologies for the map. See, we are apologising for something, but we need to find our way back to the exit. Where is it? Down there. And I'll finish up tonight with enough time to hopefully record this week's Legend of Grimrock. I know I said I was going to do that the other night, and then I just kind of fell into a bit of a YouTube black hole there. I'll just fucking holy bolt. There we go. So Burning Dead are a pretty high level monster to find. So hopefully that means that we've got some otherwise good rolls. Why would I want to? I can't possibly fucking imagine. Accuracy, we'll grab that and we'll hide again. Oh, good. I don't know why I didn't think I could shoot them. It's the next level that we get the goat man. Blinks, fiends. Alright, let's put them down. Good lucky second shot there. Totally.
Not enough mana.
Diablo. Yeah, it's fun to shoot the breeze like this, but I don't imagine myself plowing through it now for the sake of completion. I'm determined to do this bit without healing because we're so close to a level. Like that. I'm quite happy to chip away at it. I'm quite happy to chip away at it, you know, at the end of streams like this, but yeah, I doubt I'm going to do another dedicated Diablo 1 stream. And yet at the time, Celt, this was the shit. Yeah, Asbestos, I could always just see if I can set you to fucking, windowed mode and let you crash naturally. Yes. It's a room full of note.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
With a unique joy. I'm just gonna stand here swinging my sword like this, and if they get stabbed in the face meats, it's their own fault. Actually, for some reason I'm back to feeling a bit hyped to try out that Unity Underworld port that I think it was you, Asbestos, mentioned back towards the start of the stream. Oh, Grim Dawn's another game I want to play. I enjoyed that.
Not enough mana.
That was something a very dear friend actually gifted me when I left my first marriage, as something to help whittle away the hours. And oh my god, that was such a good game.
I have no room.
Oh, it's magical. That's why we're carrying it. Not even cursed.
I can't carry anymore.
Number 1's the one I care about. I'm honestly not that bothered with whether or not we have Underworld 2. I would totally let's play number 1 though again.
I have no room.
The build in Grim Dawn. Fucking cone snails, oh my god. Oh good, Red's there to pick that one up. Good girl. Spring here is a mixture of waking up, freezing, and putting on a jumper because it's absolutely horrid, but by noon you've died of fucking heat stroke. And sub-zero nights. Towards the end of spring, near Christmas, you get the you get some amazing thunderstorms. It's my favorite part. Is you get thunderstorms through the year, but towards Christmas, the thunderstorms just the smell in the air, the feel in the atmosphere. It's just, yeah, it's one of those things. I imagine for me, it would be the equivalent of someone who grew up in the northern hemisphere enjoying snow in the winter. It's one of life's joys. Not every season. I mean, I suppose Autumn's not death for the people, but then you get the trees, I suppose. That the fuck, he one-shot me! Oh my god. Ah, the magpies. What's that scroll? Town portal. Actually, we're gonna need that anyway, so we might as well use that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna pop it in the middle of fucking combat. I'll be sad. Pretty much. Don't know if you saw the meme I shared to Ghost shitposting channel on his Discord earlier today. There. He's down. We're level 3 now. What did he drop? A warhammer.
I can't carry anymore.
Can drop the hunter's bow for that. And go find that TP. Where did I leave it? There. Do we still have a scroll? We have up to 1 stone curse, which we'll just sell. I don't really care about stone curse. Do we have layer?
Master, I have a strange experience to relate.
Oh, no.
I know that you have a great knowledge of those monstrosities that inhabit the labyrinth, and this is something that I cannot understand for the very life of me. I was awakened during the night by a scraping sound just outside of my tavern. When I looked out from my bedroom, I saw the shapes of small demon-like creatures in the inn yard. After a short time they ran off, but not before stealing the sign to my inn. I don't know why the demons would steal my sign, but leave my family in peace. It is strange, no?
So that's another
Hello,
quest.
my
We can
friend.
get a completely useless
Stay a
item.
while
Why
and
would we
listen.
pay for that when we can do this for free? Plus 10 to magic, nice. I'm actually going to hold on to that. Because later on, you saw how we got spell books and they have requirements. Well, later on we can use that hammer to bolster our magic skill and read books earlier. Exactly, I'm more of a sir than a master.
What's that you say? The mere presence of the demons has caused the water to become tainted? Oh, truly a great evil lurks beneath our town. But your perseverance and courage gives us hope. Please, take this ring. Perhaps it will aid you in the destruction of such vile creatures.
And our first unique. So plus 10 hit points, minus 1 damage from enemies, and plus 10 resist all. Very handy. Now, I miss unique items so much. I wish that they'd bring them back in Diablo 3. Even if they only ever drop once per account or something. What do we need to do? We need to repair some
Well,
stuff.
what can I do for you?
Oh, fuck my life. We just repaired everything in our inventory, didn't we? Without selling the shit. Grumble. Grumble, grumble, fucking grumble.
What ails you, my friend?
You don't really have unique items though, in the sense that there's something that you can use and they never drop again. I mean, you get multiple uniques in this as well, but legendaries just aren't
I
that
sense
great.
a soul in search of answers.
We buy Town portal yet. Can buy Firebolt though, I'll grab that, that'll be handy.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
And once more. I second that. Oh, I saw that chest. Ah, rubbish. I'm at the point now where I'm only picking up magical things. He does. I should have checked to see if he had the other quest. Oh, we might still have Laoric. We can find Laoric without triggering it through Ogden. Laoric's crown is bloody good actually. It's got an AC of 8, and you still life on hit. Still life on hit is the real gem, and an AC of 8 for a helmet in this game is actually really good. There is not much better than that. I think you've got the Royal Circlet, which is 24. The Veil of Steel I think was 16. And the Gotterdammerung is the best helmet in the game by fucking no stretch of the imagination, but... Oh, what's this? See, this is a cursed item right there. Fuck that. But as soon as you identify it, it drops your light level to 0. It's either your light level or your resistances, but it drops one of them to 0. I'm pretty sure it's the light level it drops. Yes, but it's worthless. It won't. It'll only sell for 1 gold piece. I don't know if we have the quest to do it. If we have the quest, then yes, I shall. Doesn't look like we've got the quest though. I don't think I've got any sound effects set up for my stream. I should research how to do things like that. I wouldn't hold back though. I wouldn't put a limit on what you can do. I'd let you spam that shit. And you bet that Stars would be there. Stars would be the theme song for the fucking channel. Catbot. And I could already steal the sound effects. I'm pretty sure that Red ripped them. So I'm sure if I ask really nicely, she might eventually deign to send Cloppies my way.
What?
Nothing. Down this way. AC1. Well, we actually found... I didn't even know you could find shields at AC1. No, we don't have Laoric's tomb. Red, I was just saying that if I ask you nicely enough, you might give me a copy of the star sound effect, so that I can set it up for people to spam. I should set it up so that it just spams endlessly whenever Ghost logs on.
Yes! Do it!
Nobody tell him.
I'm gonna tell him.
You fucking would.
Someone's gonna tell him.
This is why I love you. But no, we do not have Leoric. The great conflict.
Take heed and bear witness to the truths that lie herein, for they are the last legacy of the Horadrim. There is a war that rages on even now.
Do you mind?
Take heed and bear witness to the truths that lie herein, for they are the last legacy of the Horadrim. There is a war that rages on even now, beyond the fields that we know, between the utopian kingdoms of the high heavens and the chaotic pits of the burning hells. This war is known as the Great Conflict, and it has raged and burned longer than any of the stars in the sky. Neither side ever gains sway for long, as the forces of light and darkness constantly vie for control over all creation.
Ooh, a horror. And a level, yeah, what are we up to? 9. Yeah, them feels. Oh, that was lucky getting that last one in. Takes the pressure off a bit. Oh my god, unskippable cutscenes are exactly why I've not played the latest Pokemon games. I hate unskippable cutscenes. I don't mind every now and again as a sort of a cinematic. An example might be at the end of each act in Diablo 2, even though you could actually skip those. I enjoyed those. But something like take 10 steps and here's another minute of exposition. I think Tabletop Tits Let's Play of Reciteer is the best example I can find of both the issue that is constant cutscenes and my attitude towards them. Yes, oh my god, yes, the fucking cutscene is exactly how I feel. God damn it. Oh Christ. What is it? The words. What is it? The cutscene before the final boss fight in Icewind Dale is just, yeah, grumble. I get the posturing, especially in those games, but yeah. I've never actually seen Red have a cup of tea.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
It's happened.
No, we don't want to sell those.
I have to be British occasionally.
well, we'll repair our stuff.
Stay for a moment.
Oh, for fuck's
I
sake.
have a story you might find interesting.
Doubt it.
A caravan that was bound for the Eastern Kingdoms passed through here some time ago. It was supposedly carrying a piece of the heavens that had fallen to earth. The caravan was ambushed by cloaked riders just north of here along the roadway. I searched the wreckage for this sky rock, but it was nowhere to be found. If you should find it, I believe that I can fashion something useful from it.
Like a row? Right, we get it. You want your drugs. We'll go find your drugs.
What ails you, my friend?
Right. But after 2.5 hours, I am actually going to call it. So, thank you everyone who has tuned in. This has been a really enjoyable stream, even through the fucking failure that was me attempting Banished. And I will hopefully stream again. I might actually try again tomorrow night, because I don't have any responsibilities a lot of this week. I might just stick to Doom and see if we can finish it off in the next stream. But yes, thank you for tuning in, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves, and I will see you all in whatever I play next. But until then, cheers! Exactly.